Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Come on, set, 70, Indy.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Big grip.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
All day, baby, all day.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line.
Ready.
They'll take that one all day long.
Switch up.
Fundamental breakdown by the
X3.
defense.
Two
You've got to be
jump.
able to make plays on the edge.
Let go.
Howard on 1st and 10. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
All day, baby.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play.
Gator.
This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Big edge.
Now Howard off the play fake. Now a short one to Gesicki. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Stay with your man.
Ready.
Howard down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gives this to his running back, Aaron Jones. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
To throw on 3rd down. Howard nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack. We got him.
You called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Here's the first carry for Drake Cohen. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him
Here we go.
at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride.
First down, a run with Cohen. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A huge play there for Chicago.
Let's go.
And even 50 yards. The ultimate speedster showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run, because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
Here we go.
Play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
21.
42's the mark. 42's the mark.
It's Corey Clement. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Here we go. 180!
Here we go. Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Hey, Delta.
Mike's 4-2.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Got him.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Mike,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Black.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for... a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway and hoping to do better than they did in the last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Howard, operating from the gun. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown.
Not today. Not ever.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Howard. He's going to loft this one deep left into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well,
here we go.
This. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You gotta know where you want to go and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
That's all you got.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. Run for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think
Here
he
we go.
likes natural
Like
light best.
21.
Choose the mic. You're trash. You're trash.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Down.
The Packer
90
offense
volt.
ready to get their
Number
next
53,
drive
Mike
underway.
53.
And this is a unit
Let's
that,
go.
to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the slant.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I'm coming.
Check your hot read.
Check safety. Check safety.
Here's Howard throwing again. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Here we go.
From the 34 now,
60
here's
outlaw.
1st and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
15 line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hit it.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Orrin Burks.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here we go.
That complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. That was shotgun handoff to Cohen. And not a whole lot to speak of there, as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Here we go. 180.
50 the mic. 50 the mic.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
11.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
All day.
He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
Go, boys. Bring it up.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone, I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
50, Mike, 50.
Lock, lock, lock.
Here's Clement. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Boom!
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this
Here we
drive.
go, here we go.
Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
You got nothing.
And the ball smack dab on
Hey,
the 5-yard line.
Foxtrot.
Here's 2nd and goal.
Who that? Who that?
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Push it back.
Buffalo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
They've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
Hey, Echo.
Danny.
Buffalo now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Packer
60
offense
or.
ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be able to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Here we go,
An
here we
incomplete
go.
pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go, D.
Let's go.
Howard to throw again. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Howard. Open man is Allison, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Ready, ready. 70, Indy. Hey, orbit.
Check.
Ready, ready.
Now Howard on 1st down. Going to drop this off to his fullback. And they get to him after a gain of 6
Easy
to the
work.
46.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. 18 Gator. 22 Jet Bomber. 22 Jet Bomber.
I'm coming.
2nd and 4. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Snap.
Howard now throwing on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy. He zooms in for the sack. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had
Here we
other
go.
responsibilities,
Set.
but he
50,
saw
plant.
an opportunity,
Mike,
saw a path,
watch the curl,
and he took it.
watch the curl.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And the pressure gets to him again.
We call that a
Well,
sack
someone's
block.
closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Ready?
Need something from deep in the bag of
Mike,
tricks here
45.
after 1st and
3 bucks,
2nd
3
down
bucks,
went
3 bucks.
backwards.
Hey,
It's 3rd and
Wahoo!
very long. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang at Orlando.
Hey,
Coach will have
Mike,
stats and
7.
scores
Get
from
it.
the early games going on here around the NFL. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here.
Let's go.
But the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Well, we know he's an electric
Here we go.
runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him playing very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there.
Here we go.
Perfectly executed crossing route.
He can't hang.
From the 32 now.
He's not
Here's
gonna hit me.
1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there.
Here we go.
and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half
Double up, double
when you have a
up.
chance to put some more points on the board.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Oh, nearly picked. Yeah, maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Set, ready.
The Packer
18
offense
Gator.
ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter,
Charlie.
not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Down. 10 Lobo.
Twist.
Go. Shoot.
To throw is Howard.
Get ready.
On
Get ready.
1st and 10.
Get ready.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Come on, baby,
23
let's go.
yards, the
Let's
final
go. Let's
tally.
go.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Packers.
Ready.
Back-to-back
53,
good plays
check
have them
53.
on the move
Hey,
on
pick your
first
game
down.
up.
Hey, Zoo. Set, go.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 50.
Looking to throw. Howard. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this one is right through. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Here we go.
Just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's
12.
Hey. We got 3.
Again, it's Miller. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go.
Looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you.
White.
42's Mike. 42.
Hey, Haywood.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gain of 22. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
Here we go.
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Here we go.
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
White.
Get off the field.
Field. Here's Garoppolo. It's his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Here we go.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try to run through with Cohen.
Check 43.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Get ready.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that
Here we
call,
go.
but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Coe. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Deuce.
21. 65. Hey, gun.
Mike 42.
12.
No better.
Watch the twist.
Check 37.
General West.
They try again with Coe. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Double tight.
6. Smoke.
Hey. 4 down.
On 2nd down, Clement. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So
Here we go.
it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Big stop, let's go.
Lock. I got you.
Go get him. 50's the
Looking to throw.
You remember me. Let's go, baby.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They made some nice plays to give themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
And still yet to find the end zone. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
There we go.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They're going to get 9 here on 1st down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go, let's bring it.
Let's go.
Again, it's Jones.
Come on. Bring him in.
11 yards there, 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go.
After the run by Jones, here's
stop.
1st and 10.
53, Mike 53.
I'm coming.
Back to throw. Howard. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play
60
with.
60 outlaw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready.
Here's Howard. Going to throw again. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
And the Packer 1st down.
Let's go now.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Howard from the gun. He'll throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down.
I'm going to hit you
right around the 48-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Here we go,
This
here we
offensive
go.
line flat out
60
cannot
or.
handle this pass rush. It's been
Mike.
demonstrated time and time
53 to
again.
Mike. 53.
Now.
Here we go.
Looking to throw.
All day, defense. All
Looking
day.
middle, and
All
that's
day.
complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
You can see the time and
That's
effort
what
and
I'm
thought
talking
that they
about.
put into
Nice
their
hit,
passing
boy.
game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and
Come
worked
on,
hard
set.
to make it
8,
happen.
read.
45.
Hey, exit.
You.
5.
Now Howard throwing on third and long. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And
Let's
he's
go,
going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the
60
field,
Pittsburgh.
bad things usually happen. It takes a
Get that
strong-armed guy who can
quarterback,
rifle it in
Get
there
that
and be
Get it.
able to successfully complete that.
Get that quarterback.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to
All
the
day,
2.
baby, all day.
23 yards on the play. Back now at Soldier Field. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. They come out here in the I.
Watch the
So
screen, watch
first
the
and
screen.
goal, 6
Watch
points
the
here would go
screen.
a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Yeah.
So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want
70,
here?
Indy.
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside
Touchdown,
and
defense.
create. And if he has to
go.
run it, he has to
Two.
run it in space.
45.
Second and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, baby.
Geronimo Allison, his second touchdown on the season. The Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Let's go.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
time, guys.
And they had
It's
3
our time.
points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because
Mike,
they were
Mike,
well within
Mike,
range of
check,
scoring a
check,
touchdown.
Mike,
We'll see if
42.
they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this
I
time.
don't know if that helped them at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know
Could've
about
toe bashed
that.
it.
Super
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
21.
Gun running with Cohen.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Here we go. 180.
42. I got you, punk.
They go back to the ground, this time Clement. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bring it.
Hey, gun.
Mike's 50.
21. Here we go. Hey, get.
Here we
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Going up top for Miller. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Here we
The
go, here we
Bears
go.
on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is third and 8.
11.
Garoppolo. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving corps on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a first and 10.
18 Gator.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Let's hit it.
They'll run on first
Check
down.
31, check
Jones.
31.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Let's go.
It's a
Let's
gain
go.
of 12,
Let's go.
and the Packers have the first.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the
Set.
football, but they've
50,
got to be
plant.
very careful about what speed they're going to
go,
play.
baby.
You know,
Turn
my
over.
music
Get that ball.
teacher back in New Paltz,
Get that
Mrs.
ball.
Bythema Bagley used to say, don't go prestissimo.
Speed trip.
And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a
You don't
nice,
want no
slow,
problem.
deliberate pace.
You don't want no
I
problems with
am
me.
speechless. I am without speech. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see
Set,
a lot
ready,
of it.
30
And
base.
the difference between that and a pass blitz,
Here we go,
pass blitz,
D.
you're trying to get to the
Here I come
quarterback. You're trying to
again.
scheme
Here I come
someone
again.
open who
Sit
will
up.
get to the
Let's
QB
go.
and make sure he gets on the ground.
It's
In a
run,
run
run,
blitz,
run.
you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now this will
That's
go
where you
for
belong.
5 up to the 33. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the
Down.
run. Just make sure you
18
hang on to
Gator.
the football and keep the clock ticking.
Hey, seam 6. But I...
Powered down from the gun on
go,
third
defense.
down.
Our
Got a
time.
man,
Our
that's
time.
Allison. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
Ready,
This
set.
quarterback
45 to
now
Mike.
perfect since
All
the
right.
second
Here
half
we go.
started.
Let's go,
7
let's
of
go.
7. It's first and 10.
Ready.
This is Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Ready.
Clock continuing to run. They'll
Hey, come
probably
on,
wind
come
this
on,
all
now.
the way before snapping it on second down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just
Ready
sit
up.
on it running the ball.
45.
They have to
Check
find a way to throw it
45.
effectively as well.
Hey, Delta. Down.
To throw is Howard. Off play action.
It's a party now.
Throw to
It's a
St.
party
Brown,
now.
complete on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds right
Here
around
we
the
go.
40.
Here we go. Here we go.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Not totally
10 Lobo.
home free yet, but
Mike,
it's
number
looking good as they
53.
come
Mike,
up first and 10.
Quarterback.
Now it's long play. This is Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Here we go.
So it's Packer football here as
91.
we welcome you back.
Hey, keep it
And
up.
let's see
Keep
what
it
they've
up.
come up with offensively after
Get it.
having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Let's go.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Let's go.
Here's Howard, operating from the gun. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is going to be all about. They're not just flying by. And these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the hooks and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. All over the middle, it's taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's go.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game.
Here we go.
Clock management 101.
15 Lonnie. Play up.
You can't block me.
Hit it.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. They find some open field here. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Green Bay, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they drop below 500.